Hey Elliot, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. As I spoke to you this morning about shooting this video for you, I'm going to get straight into it and send it over. So the first thing I want to look at is where your Palomar roofing website is currently rating or ranking on Google, and then I'm going to take a look at a couple of your top competitors to see what they're doing and what that looks like for them in terms of the extra traffic coming through to their website and obviously extra clientele. So without further ado, I'll get straight into it. Now, to look at where you're ranking, I'm going to use a tool we use called Ahrefs, and I'm going to look at your organic keywords. Now, keywords are just any search phrase that someone might enter into Google looking for your particular service, and usually along with a location. So something like this, roofing, San Marcos, roof repair, San Diego, all of these are keywords or keyword phrases. Now, volume here is how many times per month they are searched for. Um, Traffic is how many clicks per month you're gaining from those search phrases, which at the moment is none. Um, you're just not being found at this stage. And then position is where you're currently sitting in Google search results. Now there's 10 results per page. So this is actually a page one ranking here, and you are getting one click per month from that. There's only 30 searches per month. So if you got up to around the top spot, you could probably expect around 8 to 10 clicks per month from that. And the idea is you get all of these positions here onto page one for as many of these good keywords, San Diego roof repair, San Diego roofer, as you can, roofing companies, all of these as you can. And then when you're on page one for all of those, you'll start to see this traffic really climbing. So at the moment, to look at where you're ranking, you've got page one, page two, three, four, five, seven, eight, and so on. As I said, there's 10 results per page. So right now, you're not currently ranking too well, um, but that's okay. That can be changed. Now, to fix that, what we look at doing is number one, we look at content on your website. Number two, we look at what's called backlinks, and number three is citations. And I'll explain them each. I'll explain each of them as I go. But number one being content. What I'm referring to is words and images, specifically here on your home page. So you haven't got a very long web page here, home page. Google likes to see at least 2,000 words on a home page. Basically, lets Google know that you've got enough information there for clients. You're also telling Google exactly what you want to rank for and where. So you would get into your content things like, roofing company San Diego. And the more words you have, obviously, the easier it is to get those keywords into your content. So that's super important. And then along with that, you obviously need to fill out the page with all those words with some extra images. That's super important, though. Step number one, content. I just want to point out here, too, that your web page isn't quite fitting well on the page either. So that might be something you want to look at just for a little bit of aesthetic appeal there. Now, if we come along, what I've done is typed in roofing company San Diego, and I've chosen the top two competitors, which was San Diego Roofing here. I know it's got a 7 next to it, ignore that. Not too sure where Google's getting these numbers from. You can see there's 2 and there's 7. So these are just Yelp above. And then you've got, San Diego Roofing, you got Angie's List, BBB, Home Advisor, Owens, Corning, never heard of that. So all the way down here, you've got christianroofing.com. So I've chosen them as well. Now, if we look at San Diego Roofing, first thing we'll look at is their content. Now, they haven't got a lot either. So if you wanted to go and add 2,000 words to your homepage, or 1,500 words at least, you'll start beating those guys on step number one straight away. Second bit of competition, they got a little bit of content, probably just a couple hundred words, if that. So same thing, you'll be able to beat these guys on step one straight away. And number two is backlinks. And what I'm referring to with backlinks is anywhere one website refers to another via a clickable link. So if you go ahead and click on that link, it takes them to your website. And what those links do is transfer authority from that one website to the other. And Google looks at this as basically how trustworthy that website is. The more links or the better quality links you've got coming into your site, the more trustworthy Google sees as your site. It starts you to rank you for more of those keywords that you've got in your content, and then you start to see this organic traffic really picking up. And this is per month, and organic just means that it's unpaid or unadvertised traffic coming from the organic search results section in Google, which is where I got your two competitors from. That's the organic section, so super important. So go out and get those backlinks. Now, you've got 14 backlinks coming from 9 referring domains. And I just want to point out that they aren't all created equally. They've got to come from other higher rated sites, relevant sites to your industry, roofing, and obviously a handful more than this. And I'll show you over here, we've got San Diego Roofing. You can see they've got 682 coming from 89 referring domains, allowing them to rank for 460 keywords. That doesn't mean they're on page 1 for all of those. As I showed you before, some of those will be in the top 100, but if they've got 30, 40, 50, or 100 keywords on the homepage, and that's allowing them to pick up 577 clicks through to their website per month. This is a rolling average, and it is an estimated average. However, it's quite accurate. And, if you were only landing sort of an extra 10%, or if you were landing only 10% of these guys per month coming to your website and calling, and you were still getting 50 clients per month, that's huge. So this definitely is a really, really, really efficient and cost-effective way of advertising or marketing, without advertising, I should say. And, this can work really well. So that's backlinks for these guys. Coming over here, we can see we've got 1.1 thousand backlinks from 136, 340 keywords, and bringing them 330 clicks per month. I mean, these guys aren't even in the second spot, and probably landing an extra 20 to 30 clients per month just from these phone calls coming in, clicks, and then phone calls coming in through their website. So that's backlinks. Very, very important, getting your website ranked. Now, number 3 is citations, I mentioned. And what I want to point out is this map pack here. So the map pack is very, very important to get into the top 3 because no one ever, or very rarely, clicks view all. And this map pack is becoming utilized more and more for local services. So roofing is no exception to that. And you really want to get in the top 3 here because it's a huge bonus addition to the organic traffic from down here. And the way to get there is, first of all, you've got to have your Google My Business account filled out 100% correctly and fully. And then you go out and get what's called citations. And those citations are just anywhere on any directory where your business name, number, and address is listed exactly as it's seen on your Google My Business. And directories like Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, Angie's List, etc. The more of those you get, the more likely you'll be in the top 3 once you get more than these guys. And as long as you've got a competitive amount of reviews, and as I say, it must be filled out, your Google My Business must be filled out correctly and fully and be updated regularly to be in there. Super important. So they're the 3 tips that I would recommend to get your site ranked. That's something you can do by yourself, but if you do want to have it done professionally, this is what I do. So please feel free to reach out to me and we can start looking at getting you this kind of traffic, which is a huge amount. And you don't have to stop here. Depending on how big you want to go, you can go just outside San Diego and you can probably add another 500 clicks and get 1,000 or 2,000. It's totally up to you how far you want to scale it. One thing I will say is, even if you're not interested, that's totally fine. But if you could please just leave me even just one line of feedback, so I know that this is helpful. If I'm sending these out to other businesses, I want to make sure I'm adding some value to them. So just some feedback would be great. With that, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.